Our esteemed guests have arrived. Our guests have arrived. Good morning, everyone. Today is a wonderful day, and it gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all on the 99th Foundation Day of the prestigious University of Delhi. University of Delhi celebrates its Foundation Day on 1st of May each year. This year we are celebrating this auspicious occasion on September 11th due to the second wave of pandemic COVID-19. Ladies and gentlemen, we are truly honored to have amongst us our distinguished guests and alumni awardees, Mr. Amit Khare, Secretary, Department of Higher Education, Government of India, and Mr. Imtiaz Ali, film writer and director on the stage, Honorable Vice Chancellor Sir, Dean of Colleges, Director South Campus, Registrar Sir, and Dean Academic are also gracing the podium. Film writer and director on the stage. We have our distinguished alumni, Mr. Kiran Rijiju, Honorable Minister of Law and Justice of India, Honorable Justice Indrajit Mohanty, Chief Justice of Rajasthan High Court, Dr. P.K. Mishra, Principal Secretary to Prime Minister of India, Shri Manoj Kumar, State Election Commissioner of Uttar Pradesh, and Dr. Kiran Bedi, former Lieutenant Governor of Puducherry, online to celebrate this momentous Foundation Day of University of Delhi. आज के इस कार्यक्रम में मैं डॉक्टर सरिता शर्मा आप सभी का अभिवादन, अभिनंदन एवं अभिवंदन करती हूँ। आज हमारे बीच पुरस्कार प्राप्तकर्ता एवं आदरणीय अतिथिगण उपस्थित हैं। श्रीमान, दिल्ली विश्वविद्यालय देश का एक प्रमुख विश्वविद्यालय है जिसे उच्च शैक्षणिक मानकों, विविध शैक्षिक कार्यक्रमों, प्रतिष्ठित संकाय, शानदार पूर्व छात्रों, विभिन्न सह पाठ्यचर्या संबंधी गतिविधियों और आधुनिक बुनियादी ढांचे की एक सम्मानित विरासत और अंतर्राष्ट्रीय प्रशंसा प्राप्त है। विश्वविद्यालय ने अपने अस्तित्व के अनेक वर्षों में उच्चतम वैश्विक मानकों और उच्च शिक्षा में सर्वोत्तम प्रथाओं को कायम रखा है। राष्ट्र निर्माण की इसकी दीर्घकालिक प्रतिबद्धता और सार्वभौमिक मानवीय मूल्यों का दृढ़ता से पालन करने की सदिच्छा इसके आदर्श वाक्य निष्ठा, धृति, सत्यम, समर्पण, स्थिरता और सत्य में परिलक्षित है। वर्ष 1922 में तत्कालीन केंद्रीय विधानसभा के अधिनियम द्वारा एकात्मक शिक्षण और आवासीय विश्वविद्यालय के रूप में स्थापित इस विश्वविद्यालय की शिक्षण, अनुसंधान और सामाजिक पहुंच में उत्कृष्टता के लिए एक सुदृढ़ प्रतिबद्धता ने विश्वविद्यालय को अन्य विश्वविद्यालयों के लिए आदर्श और पथ प्रदर्शक बनाया है। भारत के राष्ट्रपति विश्वविद्यालय के विजिटर, उपराष्ट्रपति इसके कुलपति और भारत के सर्वोच्च न्यायालय के मुख्य न्यायाधीश विश्वविद्यालय के समकुलपति हैं। 3 महाविद्यालयों और 750 छात्रों के साथ प्रारंभ किया गया यह विश्वविद्यालय 16 संकायों, 86 शैक्षणिक विभागों, 91 महाविद्यालयों और 7 लाख से अधिक छात्रों सहित भारत के सबसे बड़े विश्वविद्यालयों में से एक के रूप में विकसित हुआ है। भारत और विदेशों से आने वाले छात्रों और संकायों के साथ विश्वविद्यालय मनसा, वाचा और कर्मणा उत्कृष्टता, अखंडता और स्पष्टता के प्रतीक के रूप में उभरा है। 1973 में दक्षिण परिसर की स्थापना की गई। 1984 में इसे धोला कुआं के पास बेनिटो जुआरेज रोड के अपने वर्तमान स्थान पर स्थानांतरित कर दिया गया। यह परिसर अब 69 एकड़ में विस्तृत हरे पहाड़ी क्षेत्रों में फैला हुआ है और इसकी इमारतों का प्राकृतिक परिवेश के साथ आकर्षक मेल है। आदरणीय सभासद, इस संक्षिप्त भूमिका के साथ मैं मंच पर उपस्थित गणमान्य अतिथिगण श्री खरे एवं श्री इम्तियाज अली के साथ आज के कार्यक्रम के अध्यक्ष कुलपति महोदय प्रोफेसर जोशी सर, डीन महाविद्यालय शाखा प्रोफेसर पाणी सर, दक्षिण परिसर के निदेशक प्रोफेसर कुंडू सर, डीन अकादमिक प्रोफेसर रत्नावली मैम एवं कुल सचिव डॉक्टर विकास गुप्ता सर को दीप प्रज्वालन के लिए सादर आमंत्रित करती हूँ। कार्यक्रम के मंगलाचरण हेतु संगीत संकाय के छात्रों को वैदिक ऋचा गायन, कुल गीत निष्ठा धृति सत्यम एवं सरस्वती वंदना के लिए भी आमंत्रित करती हूँ।
sani da pa ma
ga ri ga
sani da pa ma ga re re pa pa ma ga re sa ni sa ga ma sa ma ni va
kuti samana
he daya ni va sama ni va kuti samana he daya ni va samana mastu mano yatha vasu sahasite संगच्छध्वं संवदध्वं संवो मनांसि जानता जानता स्वस्तिर्भवतु स्वस्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां शान्तिर्भवतु शान्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां पूर्णं भवतु पूर्णं भवतु सर्वेषां मङ्गलं भवतु मङ्गलं भवतु मङ्गलम् वाणी कलारूपिणी वीणापाणि जगन्मोहिनी वाणी कलारूपिणी वीणापाणि जगन्मोहिनी देवी कृपाशालिनी सर्वदेवार्चित परमपाविनी वाणी कलारूपिणी वीणापाणि जगन्मोहिनी देवी कृपाशालिनी सर्वदेवार्चित परमपाविनी वाणी कलारूपिणी वीणापाणि जगन्मोहिनी नादस्वरा नायिके नादलोक प्रभापूरिते नादस्वरा नायिके नादलोक प्रभापूरिते गानमनोराजिते गानलीन श्रुति समय दीक्षिते वाणी कलारूपिणी वीणापाणि जगन्मोहिनी देवी कृपाशालिनी सर्वदेवार्चित परमपाविनी वाणी कलारूपिणी वीणापाणि जगन्मोहिनी वीणापाणि जगन्मोहिनी वीणापाणि जगन्मोहिनी
ಇನ್ನು मंत्रों में सकल सृष्टि के मंगल एवं सुख की कामना, सभी राष्ट्रवासियों के एक साथ चलने, एक साथ सोचने और एक साथ विचार करने की कामना, और अंत में विज्ञान और कला की अधिष्ठात्री सरस्वती की उपासना की गई थी। इस सुमधुर संगीत के निर्देशक संगीत संकाय में प्रवक्ता डॉक्टर विनीत गोस्वामी हैं। दिव्य मंत्रों के पाठ से पवित्र मधुर संगीत से संपोषित आज के इस कार्यक्रम को अग्रसर करते हुए दिल्ली विश्वविद्यालय के माननीय कुल सचिव महोदय डॉक्टर विकास गुप्ता को अतिथि गण के औपचारिक स्वागत अभिभाषण के लिए मैं मंच पर सादर आमंत्रित करती हूँ। महोदय डॉक्टर विकास गुप्ता।
Thank you, ma'am. Good morning, everyone. Most respected, our distinguished alumni, Shri Kiran Rijiju, Honorable Union Minister, Ministry of Law and Justice, Honorable Justice Shri Indrajit Mohanty ji, Chief Justice, Rajasthan High Court, Shri P.K. Mishra ji, Principal Secretary to Prime Minister's Office, Shri Amit Khare sir, Secretary, Ministry of Education, Mr. Manoj Kumar, State Election Commissioner, Uttar Pradesh, Dr. Kiran Bedi ma'am, former Lieutenant Governor of Puducherry, Shri Imtiaz Ali, filmmaker, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor P.C. Joshi ji, Professor Balram Pani sir, Dean of Colleges, Professor Suman Kundu ji, Director South Campus, distinguished guests, distinguished awardees, participants, persons from media. Together, we are celebrating the 99th Foundation Day and all along the years of achievement and brilliance of the University of Delhi. But for me personally, it is a celebration of what each one of you brings to our prestigious University of Delhi. You bring your zeal, your vigor, your integrity, and most importantly, your hard work. The many accomplishments of the university over an almost century are a testimony of the high performance, culture, and standards worthy of emulation. The university represents a broad and ever-evolving spectrum of interests and cultures, mentoring individuals as responsible members of the society. I extend my heartfelt welcome to all for striving towards excellence in all spheres of life in the university, and as a nation for all of us. At the same time, I congratulate all the past students for creating history and yarning in its words the images, the commitment, the dexterity of virtues of these glorious institutions as chronicles, which will continue to make up the social fabric of our nation. Fondly, I also urge the students who will pass out from this institution of excellence to forever remain as members of aristocracy, but it must be an aristocracy of service, inspired by the ideals of unselfishness, not one of privilege, wealth, or position. Looking forward for building a society carrying forward the values and culture of our great motherland, Bharat. I welcome you once again, all of you, to the celebrations of the 99th Foundation Day of the University of Delhi. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir, for giving such a warm welcome to our esteemed guests and other dignitaries. I, Dr. Anamika Prasad, Deputy Dean Culture, University of Delhi, would continue further with the proceedings of this morning. To grace the occasion, we are privileged to have among us a number of eminent alumni, esteemed dignitaries, illustrious recipients of various awards, and other distinguished guests. The alumni are truly a strong support to any institution. An institution's alumni are the reflection of its past, representation of its present, and a link to its future. Alumni are international ambassadors who take the knowledge of the institution to their hometowns and countries, as well as into their professional and social networks. The distinguished alumni of University of Delhi, holding positions of eminence and placed all across the globe, are spreading the messages of sensitivity, integrity, good citizenship, and solidarity with great efficacy. The university is extremely proud of the accomplishments of our alumni and strongly believe that they will continue to support the institution with their valuable ideas and warm presence in future years. The university has a tradition of honoring our distinguished alumni from various fields like public service, social work, bureaucracy, academics, media, defense, and performing arts every year. This year, on the 99th Foundation Day, the University of Delhi is felicitating the following alumni for their contributions and achievements in their fields and bringing laurels to their alma mater. Shri Kiran Rijiju, Honorable Union Minister, Ministry of Law and Justice. Honorable Justice Indrajit Mohanty, Chief Justice of Rajasthan High Court. Shri P.K. Mishra, Principal Secretary to Prime Minister's Office. Shri Amit Khare, Secretary Higher Education, Ministry of Education. I request Honorable Vice Chancellor to felicitate Khare for its outstanding professional achievements, service to society, and support to alma mater. I would request Honorable Vice Chancellor to felicitate Shri Imtiaz Ali, I would request our Honorable Vice Chancellor to felicitate Shri Imtiaz Ali in recognition of his outstanding accomplishments and contributions, thus bringing honor and prestige to his alma mater. Shri Imtiaz Ali, renowned film director, writer, and producer. Thank you, sir. The other distinguished alumni are Shri Manoj Kumar, State Election Commissioner, Uttar Pradesh, Dr. Kiran Bedi, former Lieutenant Governor of Puducherry. They could not join us today, this morning, but they'll be joining us online. Shri Kiran Rijiju was born on 19th November 1971 in West Kameng district of Arunachal Pradesh in India. Mr. Rijiju did his graduation from Hansraj College, University of Delhi. Further, in 1998, he did his graduate degree in law from Campus Law Center, Faculty of Law, University of Delhi. In the 2004 general election, he was elected as member of the 14th Lok Sabha, representing the constituency of Arunachal West in the Indian Parliament, which is the fourth largest parliamentary constituency in India. He was one of the most outspoken parliamentarians in the 14th Lok Sabha. Rijijuji entered the Lok Sabha for the second time in 2014 from Arunachal West. During the period 2004 to 2009, Shri Kiran Rijiju was placed among the 5 opposition members of parliament reviewed by their peers in the Treasury bench based on the high benchmark in debates, discussions, and decorum, and was placed among the stalwarts like Mr. L.K. Advani. Shri Kiranji was also chosen as the best young member of parliament by many national news agencies and magazines. In the 2014 general elections, Shri Rijiju was again elected as member of parliament in the 16th Lok Sabha. He was also a member of Prime Minister Narendra Modi's first Council of Ministers as Minister of State for Home. In May 2019, Rijuji became the Minister of State independent charge for Youth Affairs and Sports and Minister of State for Home Affairs. The major achievements of Shri Kiranji is as Union Sports Minister include development of the Khelo India program, Fit India movement, assisting ex-athletes, supports to para-athletes, providing extensive support to athletes during the COVID-19 crisis, increase in sports budget, escalation in prize money for national sports award winners, bringing BCCI under NADA, support to traditional sports, promoting adventure tourism. In July 2001, he became the Minister of Law and Justice in the cabinet reshuffle. Due to his pressing engagements, he could not be present in today's program, but a big round of applause for our distinguished alumni. Honorable Justice Indrajit Mohanty. He was born on 11th November 1960 at Cuttack in Orissa. He did his schooling from West Bengal and college from the prestigious Ravenshaw College, Cuttack, Orissa. Later, he did his LLB from the Campus Law Center, Faculty of Law, University of Delhi, and thereafter LLM from the University of Cambridge, England. Justice Mohanty began his illustrious career as an advocate with the Orissa State Bar Council in 1984 and began legal practice under his late father, Barrister Ranjit Mohanty. Thereafter, he started independent practice in the field of commercial law, arbitration taxation, civil and criminal, writs and service law, before the Civil Court, Orissa High Court, and the Supreme Court of India. Honorable Justice has held several prestigious positions like a member of the Orissa State Bar Council of India, the Managing Trustee of Bar Council of India Trust in the year 2003. He has served as the member of the Board of Governors, National Law School of India University from 2000 to 2003, and in the National Academy of Legal Studies and Research, Hyderabad from 2000 to 2002. A life member of the Orissa High Court Bar Association, as well as member of the Supreme Court Bar Association, Justice Indrajit Mohanty has brought many laurels to the law fraternity. He was appointed as a judge in the Orissa High Court in 2006 and a judge in the Bombay High Court in 2018. At present, he is the Chief Justice of Rajasthan High Court. Professor Justice Mohanty has joined us virtually. Sir, your endeavors have brought many laurels to the fraternity of law as well as the university. I request Justice Mohanty to speak a few words. Due to some technical fault, I think he could not join online. Dr. P.K. Mishra, at present Secretary to the Prime Minister of India, has, as a former member of the Indian Administrative Service, varied work experience holding senior positions in field organizations as well as at the policy-making levels of government. He headed a task force of the Union Home Ministry during 2012-13 to review the Disaster Management Act 2005. He was chairman of a committee constituted by the Union Agricultural Minister in 2013 to review the working of crop insurance schemes. He was on the International Advisory Group of the World Bank to prepare a disaster recovery framework at the global level. As additional Principal Secretary to the Prime Minister during 2014-2019, Dr. Mishra is credited with introducing innovation and transformative changes in human resource management, particularly appointments to senior positions. When the National Disaster Management Authority was set up towards the end of 2005, Dr. Mishra played a crucial role in operationalizing its structure, functions, and perspectives. As Secretary to Government of India, Ministry of Agriculture during 2006 and 8, Dr. Mishra was actively involved in path-breaking national initiatives such as the National Agriculture Development Program and the National Food Security Mission. He functioned during 2001 to 2004 as the Chief Executive Officer of the Gujarat State Disaster Management Authority, created after the Kutch earthquake of 26 January 2001. He did his MA in economics from the Delhi School of Economics and has a PhD in Economics Development Studies from the University of Sussex, United Kingdom. He has published a book titled The Kutch Earthquake 2001, Recollections, Lessons, and Insights in 2005. He's also written a book titled Agricultural Risk Insurance and Income, published in 1996. He has published a number of papers in national and international journals and has been invited to many international conferences as a resource person to present papers. In 2019, he was conferred with the United Nations Sasakawa Award, the most prestigious international award in disaster management. Due to his pressing engagements, he has also joined the program online. The university felicitates him for his outstanding accomplishments, thus bringing honor and prestige to the alma mater. Sir, I request you to please share your thoughts on this occasion.
Professor Joshi, distinguished guests, faculty, and other members of the university, and my dear students. I am indeed honored to be amongst all of you today, though virtually, when the university is celebrating and other members of the university. Can you hear me, please? Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Please go ahead, sir.
I am indeed honored to be amongst all of you today, though virtually, when the university is celebrating its 99th Foundation Day. I distinctly recall my days at the university, though half a century has passed since then. I joined Delhi's School of Economics way back in 1970. The admission process was much simpler those days. Teachers were accessible, yet having come from a small place in a relatively backward part of Odisha, it was a big change for me to be in Delhi. I was awestruck by the intellect of my peers in class and the teachers of the time. Almost every day, walking through the campus from Jubilee Hall to the Delhi School of Economics, I could have a feel of the vastness of the campus, serenity of the environment, and historicity of well-known institutions. The university, particularly the Delhi School of Economics, was a beacon of latest ideas and frontiers of knowledge. I still recall being introduced to emerging, particularly in the Indian context, areas of study and research, analytical perspectives on economic development of Japan. Those days it was a very modern subject, mathematical and econometric models, theory of collective choice, and so on. And ideas of economic reform were just starting to take roots. All these have been of abundant source of inspiration and confidence and foundation for my future endeavors. Years later, when I ventured into a graduate program in development economics and subsequently doctoral research in UK, a strong foundation laid by the university was of immense value and relevance. As I look back to my days here, the time has changed, the environment is different. We live in a much more complex world today. If there is one thing the world agrees on today, it is disruption brought by technology. Our lifestyle, our approach, our knowledge, and even social belief are being driven in many ways
ये कैसे होगा
by the technological changes, posing new challenges. It is also a huge opportunity for us. The rapidly changing world is creating demands on our time to be abreast of new knowledge and upgrade our skill almost every day. The world and individual experience in general has become akin to a classroom. The COVID-19 situation since 1.5 years has posed new challenges and also opportunities. Friends, next year university will complete its 100 years and India will complete 75 years of independence. This is something which all of us can and should reflect upon. Delhi University at 100, India at 70. The occasion, indeed, the next few months can be a symbol to galvanize everyone on the campus and set new goals which the University of Delhi would want to aspire. To conclude, I am confident that with the able leadership,
अभी देखो
talented faculty, bright and illustrious alumni base spread in all echelons of society throughout the world, the university can become fountainhead of modern ideas, a nucleus of aspiring India, and a launchpad for the new world. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your words. Shri Amrit Khare is an Indian Administrative Service Officer of the 1985 batch of the Jharkhand cadre. He is a graduate from St. Stephen's College, Delhi, and has a postgraduate degree in business administration from Indian Institute of Management, Ahmedabad. Shri Khare has held various prestigious positions in both central and state governments. He was collector and deputy commissioner of 4 districts, namely Darbhanga, Begusarai, West Singhbhum, Chaibasa, and Patna. He is noted for his role in bringing to light the infamous fodder scam of Bihar in 1996 as the then Deputy Commissioner of West Singhbhum. He has long experience in finance and education. He was the first Commissioner of Commercial Taxes of Jharkhand, Additional Finance Commissioner Jharkhand, and Principal Secretary and Additional Chief Secretary, Finance and Planning Department, Jharkhand. He also served as Secretary, Human Resource Development, Secretary, Information and Public Relations Department, Jharkhand, and Principal Secretary to Governor Jharkhand. He was also the Vice Chancellor of Ranchi University. Shri Khare has handled many prestigious and illustrious assignments. He served the central government for 6 years as Joint Secretary Higher Education from August 2008 to August 2014, looking after UNESCO, education policy, and book promotion and copyrights. He also served as Member Secretary of the National Pharmaceutical Pricing Authority from 2014 to 2015. As Development Commissioner and ACS Finance cum Planning, he took many initiatives for introducing widespread pre-budget consultations, performance budgeting, gender budgeting, and sectoral budgeting, financial inclusion, and in the implementation of various central and state sector schemes. He joined Government of India as Secretary, Information and Broadcasting in May 2018. Later, he was assigned the Additional Secretary, Department of Higher Education, with additional charge of Department of School Education and Literacy. At present, he is Secretary, Ministry of Higher Education. Sir, I request you to please share your thoughts on this historic occasion.
आप सभी को मेरा नमस्कार। दिल्ली विश्वविद्यालय के आदरणीय कुलपति प्रोफेसर पीसी जोशी जी, यहाँ उपस्थित शिक्षाविद और सम्मानित होने वाले मेरे वरीय डॉक्टर पीके मिश्रा जी, मेरे साथ यहाँ उपस्थित इम्तियाज़ अली साहब, विश्वविद्यालय के सभी पूर्ववर्ती छात्र और छात्रागण, और साथ ही हमारे सभी शिक्षा जगत से जुड़े हुए सहयोगीगण। Let me start by thanking the Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Joshi ji, along with his entire team, not just as a formality, but let me just share that although I was a student of St. Stephen's located just adjacent to this building, this is the first time that I have been able to come here. Actually, the way Delhi University is organized, mostly I was just mentioning it is on the pattern of Cambridge and Oxford, where the colleges also have the undergraduate education is through the colleges, and the colleges have so much of unwritten autonomy that the students actually deal with their principals and the teachers in the colleges, and the linkage with the university starts only at the level of post-graduation. It's a good system. Different universities have developed differently in India. This is a very good system. I may also add here that The Vice Chancellor and his team were very keen for having this celebration earlier during the month of May. But as you know, COVID was raging, and they had a discussion with me. In my other role, I am here today as an alumni, but in my other role as Secretary Higher Education, they had consulted me. And I had requested them to postpone the event. One, because of the medical and public health requirements, and the other, that Foundation Day is an occasion of celebration, and perhaps the period of May 2021 was not a period where any celebration of any type would have been appropriate, particularly in Delhi, which was reeling under the second wave of COVID. As we just heard our distinguished alumni from Delhi School and the Principal Secretary to Honorable Prime Minister, Delhi University will complete 100 years of existence in 2022, and that will also be the year when India completes 75th year of independence, which is being celebrated as Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav throughout the country. Delhi University has the distinction that it has been selected as one of the 20 institutions of excellence. The scheme of world-class universities, improving institutions to have a world-class presence, was launched by the Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi. And as a part of that initiative, 20 universities, 10 from the public funded and 10 from the private funded, are being developed. Delhi University, apart from the different IITs and BHU, is one of them. And I'm sure during this period, Delhi University will further strengthen its infrastructure, its faculty, and will bring laurels to the university and also to the country. Although I am here as an alumni, being a part of the higher education system of the Government of India, let me just add 3 small points on this occasion. Firstly, when we 75th year of the India's independence, the Prime Minister, when he spoke from the ramparts of Fort on the Independence Day, he mentioned that this is not only an occasion to reflect as to what we have achieved in the last 75 years, but also to take resolve for the next 25 as to what will be the India that we will have in 2047. It's a very important statement, and I'm sure the national education policy, and I'm very happy that Delhi University is at the forefront of implementing this policy, will be an instrument of transformative change in the way we develop our citizens. Education in today's world is not merely collection of information. Information can be made available through various means, but the knowledge and generation of new knowledge is the aim of education, along with development of good citizens. Ultimately, the purpose should be to bring out the best in each one of us. Delhi University has been doing it, and I'm sure under various programs of the National Education Policy, they'll be able to take it further. There have been some issues and concerns which have been mentioned in the sections of media. We have already made it clear that the 4-year course and the 3-year course will run simultaneously. I'm hoping that Delhi University will take note of it. It's not that everyone will have to do a 4-year course. Those who wish to go for research will be doing a 4-year course. Those who, like me, would like to go for a MBA or for a job outside will do a 3-year degree. So it's not that everybody will be pushed into the same system. It is also that 4-year does not mean adding 1 year on a 3-year course. It's slightly different. The concept which was there earlier, I was associated with it as a joint secretary. This is a learning that we got from the earlier 4-year course. And based on that learning, the new course will be more modular so that there can be multiple entry and exit. Those who wish to leave at 3 can leave at 3 years. Otherwise, one can continue up to 4 years. The second issue which I'd like to mention is the role of technology. Now, given the fact that we already have a very large education system in the higher education, the total enrollment is 3.85 crores. 3.85 crores in something like 1,043 universities and 46,000 colleges. But if we compare our enrollment to the eligible population, what we call as the gross enrollment ratio in higher education, it is still only 27%. If we wish to be a 5 trillion economy, if we wish to be a leader amongst the world countries, then definitely we have to improve it even further. And if we go for a 50% enrollment ratio as envisaged in the National Education Policy, it would translate into something like 7.8 to 8 crores. And this will not be possible through brick and mortar universities. The world is changing. We have to change with the world. And the new model would be a blended one. I'm emphasizing it here because many a times people think that technology will replace the teacher. That day, I'm not envisaging. No technology can replace the human element which a teacher brings to her or his class. Technology will be more for amplification. It's like the multiplier effect, but the multiplier effect comes only if you have substance. As people from the mathematics background will say, 0 multiplied by anything will remain 0. So technology will be able to multiply only when we have good teachers. There are issues of faculty shortages. We are aware of the issues of ad hoc teachers. Definitely government is concerned. We have requested the universities to go for new recruitments, because until unless you have good teachers today at the entry level, 25 years later in 2047, if we wish to have Delhi University as one of the premier universities of the world, these are the young, those who are young today as assistant professor would be leading the university as professors in 2047. So there is a need for the faculty. There is also a need for reorienting some of them, because the technologies are new. We are not so tuned. I also belong to the old school. We prefer reading a newspaper rather than using a Kindle. But then change is a way of life. So teachers definitely will continue to play a crucial role in all our endeavors. But for amplification purposes, it will have to be blended with technology. Before I end, let me just mention that it was about 44 years ago. The session actually started in June. It was June 1977. As a young boy of about 15 and a half years, I had traveled to Delhi for the first time. I had come from Ranchi. There was no direct train. And for the first time I had come to Delhi, I had never seen this. In fact, the flyover was the first thing which I noticed, because in the eastern part of the country, we don't have these flyovers and other things. And I had never imagined that 44 years down the line, I'll be here with the Vice Chancellor. In fact, we never dared to even look inside this building. We used to take the road outside while walking from the college to the Mall Road. We used to take either the road from the rich side, or we used to just quietly walk across this field but India is a land of opportunity. India has always promoted talent, and I'm sure the university, which is our alma mater, will continue to promote talent in this fashion. Wishes to all of you. Thank you. Dhanyavad. Jai Hind.
Sir, for sharing your thoughts on higher education as well as your memories of your university. Shri Manoj Kumar, a former bureaucrat belonging to the 1982 batch and now the State Election Commissioner of Uttar Pradesh. Uttar Pradesh, being the most populous state of the country, poses multifarious challenges for the administrators and policy planners like Shri Manoj Kumar. Shri Manoj Kumar has done mostly innovative works in different fields to provide simplified and people-friendly solutions of the complex requirements. The works of Shri Manoj Kumar have been lauded at various platforms. Shri Manoj Kumar joined the Indian Administrative Service in 1982 in the UP cadre and served with distinction for more than 35 years. Shri Kumar has been a commissioner in Faizabad, Varanasi, and Mirzapur, as well as principal secretary in the field of minor irrigation, science and technology, religious affairs, rural engineering, education, backward class welfare, Panchayati Raj, empowerment of persons with disabilities, and Vice Chancellor of Dr. Shakuntala Mishra National Rehabilitation University. He joined as the State Election Commissioner of Uttar Pradesh in 2018. He has been awarded with some of the prestigious awards in the field of public administration. The university honors Shri Manoj Kumar for his contribution and achievements in public administration. Shri Manoj Kumar has joined this morning's program virtually. Sir, I request you to speak a few words on this occasion.
Hello.
Shri Manoj Kumar ji, we request you to speak a few words on this occasion.
मान्यवर कुलपति जी, विश्वविद्यालय के सभी सम्मानित अतिथिगण, आज सम्मानित होने वाले सभी विशिष्ट अतिथिगण एवं अधिकारीगण, दिल्ली विश्वविद्यालय अपने पूर्व छात्र के रूप में मुझे सम्मानित कर रहा है। यह मेरे लिए गौरव और प्रसन्नता का क्षण है। वैसे तो मेरा जन्म एक शुरू पिछले गांव में हुआ था, बिहार के, लेकिन दिल्ली विश्वविद्यालय में अध्ययन और बौद्धिक निर्माण का यह मेरा घर रहा है। अपने घर में सम्मानित होना बहुत ही महत्वपूर्ण होता है और इसके लिए मैं विश्वविद्यालय का आभारी हूँ। जिन दिनों मैं इस विश्वविद्यालय में आया था उस समय आपातकाल का समय था, यानी सन 1975 मैंने ज्वाइन किया था। मैं यह कहना चाहूँगा, उस समय विश्वविद्यालय में पठन पाठन का बहुत ही गंभीर वातावरण था, जिसे इस परंपरा का वहन आज भी हो रहा है। यहाँ सहपाठी भी बहुत प्रतिभावान थे, शिक्षकगण भी बहुत विद्वान थे और अपने विषय के विशेषज्ञ होते थे। मुझे याद है कि ऐसे कुछ शिक्षकों का मुझे संपर्क मिला, उनका आशीर्वाद मिला। मैं उस समय यहाँ 2 छात्रावास, अंतर्राष्ट्रीय छात्रावास और ग्वार हॉल, मैं इन दोनों छात्रावास में रुका था। श्री उस वर्ष मुझे याद है श्री DS कोठारी जी, इतिहास के प्रोफेसर श्री RS शर्मा जी, BM भाटिया जी हिंदू कॉलेज के प्रिंसिपल हुआ करते थे, राजपाल जी स्टीफेंस के प्रिंसिपल हुआ करते थे। सायंकाल जब ये यूनिवर्सिटी के मैदान में टहलने आते थे, मुझे भी अपने साथ लिया करते थे। यह इनका बड़प्पन और मेरे प्रति स्नेह था और उनसे बहुत ही अधिक मुझे सीखने का अवसर प्राप्त हुआ। छात्र जीवन की स्मृतियां इतनी प्रगाढ़ होती हैं, इतनी गहरी होती हैं कि वो अमिट बन जाती हैं। मेरे मन में आज भी विश्वविद्यालय के प्रोफेसरों, सहपाठियों, वहाँ की सारी वातावरण की यादें सजीव हैं। मैं इस अवसर पे जोशी जी को, जो मेरे साथ हॉस्टल में थे ग्वार हॉल में और अभी कुलपति जी हैं, मैं उनके प्रति विशेष कृतज्ञता ज्ञापित करना चाहूँगा। उन्होंने मुझे इसमें सम्मानित करने का निर्णय लिया और मुझे अवसर प्रदान किया। वो प्रारंभ से ही बड़े ही प्रतिभावान, बड़े ही संवेदनशील व्यक्ति थे। मुझे वो रिज पे ले जाया करते थे, वहाँ पत्थरों के छोटे छोटे टुकड़ों से वो मुझको लगता था जैसे बातें करते थे। तो पत्थर से भी बात किया जा सकता था, ये मुझको बड़ा अचंभित करता था। लेकिन फिर जब उन्होंने मुझे इसके बारे में बताया, मुझको लगा कि ये पत्थर भी गीत गा सकते हैं, ये बोल सकते हैं, और ये चीज मुझे जोशी जी ने समझाया था। तो ऐसे संवेदनशील व्यक्ति जब शिक्षण के कार्य में आता है, उसके पश्चात भी इनका हमने देखा कई जगह इन्होंने ऐसे कार्य किए थे जो इनकी संवेदना को विशेष रूप से व्यक्त करता है। तो ऐसे व्यक्तियों का संपर्क होना, उसके साथ ही साथ अन्य छात्र भी बड़े ही प्रतिभावान हुआ करते थे। यहाँ के छात्रों में एक विशेषता ये थी, वो राजनीतिक और सामाजिक सरोकार के प्रति भी उतने ही सजग थे। उनकी प्रखरता राजनीतिक चेतना के बारे में भी उतनी अधिक थी। इसके साथ ही साथ वो सभी काफी प्रतिभावान छात्र थे। वो अपने अपने क्षेत्र में सबों ने बहुत ही अच्छा किया, या वो राजनीति रही हो, या वो प्रशासनिक सेवा रहा हो, या शिक्षण का कार्य रहा हो। जितने भी क्षेत्र हैं, सभी क्षेत्र में इनका योगदान बहुत ही अभूतपूर्व और अद्भुत रहा है। दिल्ली विश्वविद्यालय, जैसा कि भी आप लोगों ने बताया, कि विश्व के सबसे बड़े विश्वविद्यालयों में से एक है। तो बड़े विश्वविद्यालयों में जनरली होता ये है कि वहाँ की गुणवत्ता उसे, इस विश्वविद्यालय की खासियत ये रही है, ये राष्ट्रीय स्तर पे भी नहीं, अंतर्राष्ट्रीय स्तर पे इसका एक विशेष योगदान रहा है। इन्होंने इतने अपने साइज को देखते हुए, इतने सारे कॉलेजों की संख्या को देखते हुए, यहाँ किसी कॉलेज को ये नहीं कहा जा सकता कि वो किसी दूसरे से कम है। विश्वविद्यालय का कोई विभाग किसी दूसरे विभाग से कम है, किसी को कमतर नहीं कहा जा सकता। इतने बड़े विश्वविद्यालय में इस गुणवत्ता को मेंटेन करना, ये वास्तव में बहुत ही बड़ी बात है। हम लोगों ने कोशिश ये की, उत्तर प्रदेश भी एक बहुत बड़ा राज्य है, वहाँ भी शिक्षा के क्षेत्र में हम लोगों ने कोशिश की, लेकिन वो स्तर हम लोग अभी तक प्राप्त नहीं कर पाए। तो विश्वविद्यालय की एक विशेष संस्कृति रही है, वहाँ के छात्र भी काफी प्रतिभावान रहे हैं। शिक्षकों में जो समर्पण का भाव था, जो अध्यापन और अध्ययन का एक उनका अभ्यास था, या एक दिनचर्या थी उनकी इस तरह। मुझे स्मरण है कि सेंट्रल लाइब्रेरी में हम लोग स्टूडेंट के तौर पे जितने देर बैठते थे उससे अधिक हमारे शिक्षक वहां बैठते थे, खन पाठ के साथ साथ अब करते थे। उस समय का मुझे स्मरण है, एक शिक्षा मंत्री थे हमारे नूरुल हसन जी, एएसआई के डायरेक्टर जनरल थे डीके ठाकुर जी। ये सभी अपने अपने क्षेत्र में बहुत बड़े पद पे थे। एक शिक्षा मंत्री होते हुए भी उनको मैंने देखा अपना एकेडमिक का रोल जो था उसको उन्होंने नहीं भूला। वो वहाँ यूनिवर्सिटी में आते थे, क्लास लेते थे, रिसर्च करवाते थे। ये चीज फिर ये परंपरा हमने कहीं और नहीं देखी। देश का शिक्षा मंत्री यूनिवर्सिटी में आके क्लास ले, पढ़ावे, लिखावे, रिसर्च करवाए, तो ये अद्भुत भाव था। इसी तरह से डीके थापर जी का हमने देखा, वो एएसआई आर्कियोलॉजिकल सर्वे ऑफ इंडिया के डायरेक्टर जनरल थे, उनके पास से प्रशासनिक कार्य काफी था, एक्सकेवेशंस कई साइट पे होते रहते थे, लेकिन उसके बावजूद सप्ताह में 3 दिन वहां आते थे और क्लास लेते थे। तो इस तरह का समर्पण एकेडमिक्स के प्रति जहां होगा वहां गुणवत्ता अपने आप विद्यमान रहेगी। मुझे पूर्ण विश्वास है कि दिल्ली विश्वविद्यालय अपनी इस परंपरा को कायम रखेगा और ये विश्वविद्यालय और आगे बढ़ता रहेगा और इससे देश लाभान्वित होगा। मैं इस अवसर पे आप सबों के प्रति धन्यवाद ज्ञापित करना चाहूंगा कि आप लोगों ने मुझे ये अवसर प्रदान किया है। ये बहुत बड़ी बात है हमारे जीवन के लिए। मैं कहना चाहूंगा, हम लोग बचपन में कविता पढ़ी थी जिसका भाव ये था कि उसमें भाव ये था कि एक पुष्प अपने पौधे से कहता है कि मैं आप ही का पुष्प हूँ, मैं यहाँ रहूं या कहीं और रहूं, मैं रहूंगा आपका ही। तो मुझे विश्वविद्यालय के प्रति वही भाव अपने मन में आता है। जब भी मैं कहीं जाता हूँ मुझे अपनी पहचान दिल्ली विश्वविद्यालय के छात्र के रूप में ज्यादा गौरवान्वित करती है। मैं इन शब्दों के साथ अपनी बात समाप्त करता हूँ और मुझे पूर्ण विश्वास है ये विश्वविद्यालय आगे भी इसी तरह की गौरवशाली परंपरा को आगे बढ़ाएगा और ये विश्व में एक अपना स्थान। धन्यवाद। जय हिंद।
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद सर। डॉक्टर किरण बेदी, former Lieutenant Governor, Puducherry. Madam, your efforts have brought distinctions and laurels to your alma mater. Dr. Kiran Bedi, a familiar face for many and a role model for many women. She joined the officer ranks of the Indian Police Service in 1972 and was the first woman in India to do so. She worked with the United Nations in New York as the police advisor to the Secretary General in the Department of Peacekeeping Operations. She led 16 peacekeeping operations in war-torn countries of Africa, Asia, and Europe, where policing was re-established. She holds a degree in law from the University of Delhi and a doctorate degree from IIT Delhi. A multifaceted personality, Dr. Bedi, apart from being a Nehru Fellow, is also a national and an Asian tennis champion. She is the recipient of the prestigious Raman Magsaye Award, founder of 2 NGOs, Navjyoti and India Vision Foundation, which reach out to thousands of underserved children, women and men. Dr. Kiran Bedi is known for her welfare-related community services. Dr. Bedi has been voted as the India's most admired women in the week 2002 and the most trusted women in India by Reader's Digest, March 2010. A notification feature film on Dr. Bedi's film entitled Yes, Madam Sir has been produced by an Australian filmmaker, Megan Donman. The film was adjudged the best documentary at Santa Barbara International Film Festival. Dr. Kiran Bedi has to her credit several publications, a biography, I Dare, and the author of several books, namely, It's Always Possible, What Went Wrong, As I See, Broom and Groom, India Protest. She has anchored many radio and television shows and is a regular columnist. She recently completed her posting as Lieutenant Governor Puducherry. Ma'am, I request you to share your enriching experience on this occasion. Madam.
My heartfelt thank you for this invitation to be part of such a historical occasion. This is the first of its kind. I've seen Delhi University holding it in this manner. Maybe I wasn't aware of this. I beg your pardon for the not knowing it, but thank you for co-opting all of us and bringing us all together. I want to thank the Vice Chancellor most of all, without whose leadership and enthusiasm and your faculty of team and the Dean, this event would not have been possible. As rightly said, next year, we celebrate 100 years. I think that will be another occasion to celebrate in a very big way for the Delhi University, which will be coinciding with 75 years of our independence. I have one thought to share, which I picked up while I was, by the way, I want to share before I give you this thought briefly, that I started my career from the police station Roshanara, which takes care of the Delhi University, because that's where my practical training began in North Delhi. And it was the police station Roshanara. And thereafter, I became the Deputy Commissioner of Police, North Delhi. And in North Delhi, the whole university law and order issues were part of my responsibility. Actually, it became a training ground for me subsequently, how I could interact with the school, with the college students and handle the hooliganism. For the first time, we created student control rooms where the students self-managed the holy from being hooliganism. So that's my very fond recall of those days of when I was serving Delhi University as the police officer. Thereafter, thank you, I could join the law college and do a degree while in service. I thank the teachers who accommodated me along with my demanding work. In those days, we used to even have some communal rights, and my teachers went out of the way to educate me so that I could make it as a law graduate. Now, the idea which I thought I would share with you, which I heard the Honorable President of India address University of Pondicherry while I was there. And he gave the concept of University Social Responsibility, the USR. The University Social Responsibility, I thought if every university and the millions of the youth across hundreds of universities in India, if every youth takes this up as a part of the, along with not just the NCC, not just the NSS, not just the civil defense, not just those people who've been trained a little in disaster management, but every college, every school, every department, it takes it up, and every boy or a girl, student of the university while they're serving, as university social responsibility in the areas of Swachh Bharat, Green Bharat, Clean Bharat, Surakshit Bharat, Saksham Bharat, Skilled Bharat, prepared for any disaster anytime. You will see the millions of Indians, we would be all prepared. It will bring in about a greater, more sensitive and conscientious youth in India, and we got the demographic dividend. We can prepare every child, every youth to prepare and respond to disaster management, as was being mentioned. And climate change and many other things are a part of our coming years. Therefore, if every youth knows, including even health management, today with the COVID prevention. So may I suggest that this year we make a comparative performance, including academic performance. So what kind of university social responsibility has every college and department practiced? in Clean India, in Green India, in Surakshit India, in Skilled India, in Startup India, and all this, so that we generate. This is where we have the potential. Delhi University certainly can take the lead in 100% comparative college performance of USR. And this is a call given by nobody other than the first citizen of India. And when he gives the call, we are all bound to obey it. We are bound to carry forward that spirit. Now, in this case, I would say, let's begin with one thing. Every child on his birthday, every youth on his birthday, plants a tree or does some good deed on that day. I think look at the kind of trees we would be planting in and around Delhi. So Safer India, so basically I'm looking at university social responsibility more in terms of rights and responsibilities, not just only of our rights, but saying rights and responsibilities. I wish to give this clarion call as a former student and a former police officer of that area who looked after the security and well-being of my very prestigious Delhi University. I'm proud to be an alumni of Delhi University. It holds me in very good stead wherever in the world I am introduced. And when it's said that I'm a student of Delhi University, Punjab University, Chandigarh, and student of IIT Delhi. These are wonderful credentials for anybody to go very far. So may I suggest we begin with every student involved hereafter in university social responsibility, and let Delhi University take the lead and complete and announce what it did when we complete 100 years and 75 years of our independence. Crimes against women would be fully protected in Delhi, if all boys of this university take charge. They take charge, and every girl of this university decides to report and also defend herself, and that she's courageous. The crimes against women are in our hands now. Every youth takes care of the neighborhood of its village, or the village, or the neighborhood. Every youth of Delhi University takes responsibility for promoting security of women. So Saksham Bharat, Surakshit Bharat, Swachh Bharat, I think Skilled Bharat, Swasth Bharat, all these can be passed on through university social responsibilities. So I urge this to the university vice chancellor, the dean, and the faculty. If you could consider this a prayer of one of your former students. Thank you for giving me this very honored and privileged responsibility of connecting with you. Thank you, and Jai Hind.
Thank you, ma'am, for such thought-provoking and encouraging words. We'll definitely keep them in mind. Shri Imtiaz Ali, an Indian film director, writer, and producer. He was born and raised in Jamshedpur. He had his early education in DB English School, Jamshedpur, and St. Michael's High School. He was a basketball player and was involved in theater from his school days. He is an alumnus of the Hindu College, University of Delhi, where he completed his bachelor degree in English literature. He was a founder member of Ibtida, the Dramatic Society of Hindu College. After that, he moved to Mumbai. He has directed many TV shows, including Kurukshetra for Zee TV, Imtihan for Doordarshan, Rishte for Zee TV, written and directed films including Socha Na Tha, the famous Jab We Met, Love Aajkal, iconic film Rockstar and Highway, Tamasha, Jab Harry Met Sejal, and Love Aajkal 2020. I request Shri Imtiaz Ali to rekindle some of the precious memories and times that he spent at the University of Delhi.
आप सभी को नमस्कार. Vice Chancellor Saab and the committee, I must say that I'm truly indebted that you taught me capable of being a part of such an august gathering of your best students over the years. I'm truly privileged to be a part of Delhi University and to share the podium with Mr. Khar, who said such illuminating things. I was very by what I heard Ms. Bedi say, and I think that just to be a part of this university, to be a part of such an august group of people is my esteemed privilege. I came from Jamshedpur in 1990, and I realized that Delhi University in that time, as it I'm sure remains in this time, is really the beating heart of India. There was education that I received and learnings that I got inside the classroom, but there was also the larger learning that I received outside the classroom. I shall talk a little bit about both of them. I remember very fondly my teachers of the day in the English department. I remember Miss Renuka Booth, JP Kakadia, Surupa Mukherjee, Leela Gandhi, and I must say that I'm much more fond of them now than I was back at that time. And there was a certain culture that I realized in Delhi University, that there was a certain sense of informality between the teacher and the students. And that really made the correct atmosphere for the story of all of us that were becoming men and women from boys and girls. It instilled in us a certain sense of confidence, which was necessary for what I think Delhi University does best, that is build character. I feel really that this is the best breeding ground that I could have received to build the character of a person who goes forward and does what he does in his life. The confidence that was inspired by stalwarts, the principal, for instance, my principal, Mr. P.C. Verma, I will give you an example of what he did. When I came into the university, to Hindu College, at that point of time, there was no dramatics society in the college. So Mr. P.C. Verma said that, don't tell me your problems, you solve them. So I said, sir, I'd like to start a dramatic society then. So he said, okay, you do it. You tell me how I can help. So then we created, we realized that in order to do theater in the college, you have to first create a dramatic society, which we did. And so many years later, this college theater group called Ibtida still exists, to my greatest pride. And it is this kind of confidence that teachers showed in students like myself that made us find our wings. Those days were, I used to live in the the Hindu College hostel, and I would go to Mandi House every day take a bus. But Mr. P.C. Verma and the College Dramatic Society ensured that I did at least 2 productions of theater in the college as well. And those days we also had this street theaters coming up. It was the first time I realized that there is something called Nukkad Natak, when we actually started seeing those and then emulating those all over Delhi. And in fact, that was the reason that I visited this part of the university. And we played many street theaters over here as well. And I feel that after coming from Jamshedpur, it was the experience of Delhi University and the confidence experience and the spirit of intellectuality, the spirit of sharing knowledge, that I experienced in Delhi University, which has become the foundation stone of myself to come to a position of making films today. And I'm eternally thankful for that. Delhi University, apart from education, also gives a sense of what the country truly represents in terms of various languages, various types of thoughts. It is the best place to develop your own individual thought, to have confidence, to have your strong views, to be individualistic, but at the same time be congenial, be able to work in the real world out there. I don't want to take much of your time. I would just like to say that it's a privilege being here. I would like to thank the music team that did a wonderful job. Mr. Goswami, that was a wonderful job, greatly entertaining. I would also like to thank the boys and girls of the NCC for holding out in the cold and the rain and doing a wonderful reception for all of us. And finally, again, to Mr. Joshi, thank you very much for having me on this panel. Thank you.
Thank you, Shri Imtiaz Ali ji, for sharing his memories and I think reliving his college days of Hindu college. We have tried to the order of precedence. However, if there is any mistake, it is unintentional and apologize for the same. Thank you.
दिल्ली विश्वविद्यालय की महाविद्यालयीन शाखा के डीन प्रोफेसर बलराम पाणी राष्ट्र के पुरोधा रसायन शास्त्री एवं पर्यावरण वैज्ञानिक हैं। महोदय, कृपया अपने उद्बोधन से आज के कार्यक्रम को गति प्रदान करें। प्रोफेसर पाणी।
Good afternoon to you all. Distinguished guests on the dais, Honorable Vice Chancellor Sir, Professor P.C. Joshi ji, Sri Amit Khare ji, the respected Secretary, Higher Education, Ministry of Education, Sri Imtiaz Ali ji, the filmmaker, Professor Suman Kundu ji, the South Campus Director, Dr. Vikas Gupta ji, the registrar of this university, and Professor Ratnavali ji, and my respected seniors, colleagues, and friends. Today we are here for the 99th Foundation Day celebration. Really, I am privileged and blessed to be the part of the team for this great occasion, that is the Foundation Day of this premier institute, like University of Delhi. I congratulate you all on this occasion. And generally, the motto of the education is that apart from education, means you will have to educate the nature, behavior, and character of the students, which ultimately help the national building. In the true sense, the motto of the Delhi University is the tool to achieve whatever we have already got. That is possible because of the motto, that is the Nishtha Dhriti Satyam. It is the premier institute of our nation, our country. The students from all over the country, as well as from the abroad also, they come here to get the best education. When these intelligent students add some innovative ideas under the able guidance of the dedicated teaching staffs, As Mr. Amit Khereji was saying that there is no replacement of the teachers. Means here, the able teachers, they will guide the students in the right direction, and they will mentor the students in the right direction so that they will be helpful in our nation building. And the vision and mission and the core values of the University of Delhi are integrated in the academic social responsibility. As Dr. Kiran Bediji was saying, that academic social responsibilities of our students, our faculty members are in our DNA. So we are bound and we are ready to do whatever will come on our own way. To get these values, the University of Delhi remains committed to being at the forefront of providing the best tertiary education to its students and acting as a catalyst in shaping a bright and sustainable future of the nation and the world as a whole. DOE is committed to excellence in teaching, research, and outreach while continuing well-rounded, multi-skilled, as it was said, that means right now everybody is running after that one. The Delhi University has already been there, that is the multi-skilled and socially responsible global citizen. It ensures excellence through holistic quality management system designed to inculcate a quality mindset. Again, I congratulate all the distinguished and the present students and present faculty members, those who are here on this great occasion, that is 99th Foundation Day of this university. Thank you. Jai Hind.
जो भरा नहीं है भावों से, बहती जिसमें रसधार नहीं, हृदय नहीं वह पत्थर है जिसे स्वदेश से प्यार नहीं। ऐसे ही एक महान व्यक्तित्व विश्वविद्यालय के दक्षिण परिसर के निदेशक प्रोफेसर सुमन कुंडू एक कुशल प्रशासक, उत्तम प्राध्यापक होने के साथ साथ अंतर्राष्ट्रीय स्तर पर विख्यात वैज्ञानिक। आदरणीय ने वर्ष 2000 से 2006 के मध्य अमेरिका में वैज्ञानिक अनुसंधान करने के उपरांत राष्ट्र सेवा का संकल्प लिया और वर्तमान में दिल्ली विश्वविद्यालय के प्रमुख गौरव स्तंभ हैं। मैं आदरणीय प्रोफेसर कुंडू को मंच पर आमंत्रित करती हूं अपने वक्तव्य के लिए।
Distinguished guests who are our venerable alumni, Shri Kiren Rijiju, Union Minister, Ministry of Law and Justice, Honorable Justice Inderjit Mohanty, Chief Justice of Rajasthan High Court, Shri P.K. Mishra ji, Principal Secretary to Prime Minister's Office, Shri Amit Khereji, Secretary Higher Education, Ministry of Education, Shri Manoj Kumar ji, State Election Commissioner, Uttar Pradesh, Srimati Kiran Bediji, former Lieutenant Government of Puducherry, Shri Imtiaz Ali ji, renowned filmmaker, our respected Vice Chancellor, Dean of Colleges, Registrar, Finance Officer, Treasurer, Proctor, Dean of Exam, Dean, Chair, Research Council, and CEO, Institute of Eminence, Dean Academic Activities, Director, Computer Center, Dean of Faculties, Dean Research, Life Sciences and Physical and Mathematical Sciences, Principals of Colleges, Heads of Departments, Administrative Officers, NCC Coordinator and her team of students, the music faculty, my teacher colleagues, dear students, proud awardees. A very good afternoon and a warm welcome to you all to the 99th Foundation Day celebrations of the University of Delhi, an auspicious day that we look forward to with profound eagerness and keen interest as we reflect on the year that passed by and the years preceding it and cherish all the lofty achievements that we take pride in while preparing and planning for the future to build upon our weaknesses, our dreams and aspirations. The University of Delhi has been, since pre-independence days, for nearly 100 years now, a pioneer in higher education and a nation builder in the true sense of the term, fulfilling its social and community responsibilities as well as it imparts education. This very historical hall in this heritage building right now in real time represents a slice of all that the university boasts of. Bright young students, super achievers who are being recognized and awarded, men and women of unwavering commitment to the university, men and women who lead from the front, men and women who provide sincere and smart service to the university, and distinguished alumni dedicated to the cause of the nation, returning the honor to the alma mater that taught and trained them. Many more are here with us in the virtual mode who are equally accomplished and dedicated. This argues for the fact that the seed that has been sown in 1922 through our visionary founding fathers is firmly rooted now, is a blossoming tree providing shelter and shade to many, blooming flowers whose fragrance and beauty transcends time and space, producing best quality fruits and seeds, who in turn can plant trees across the globe, cleaning the air of illiteracy and poverty through education and empowerment, nesting birds, some with everlasting commitment to the tree itself, while others migrating in and out, chirping mellifluous music. It is time that we return to the tree as well in equal measures to allow it to celebrate centenary of centenary years, to nurture it for eternity through various means that suits us, interests us, permits us. One way to achieve the goal is to be a leading part in the education ecosystem of the country. The education ecosystem is undergoing transformative changes. The pedagogical changes forced by the pandemic, combined with the new education policy, lays the framework. Delhi University is leading the way in implementing NEP 2020. However, this is only a beginning. And to implement the NEP in letter and spirit, we teachers would have to take a leading role with smart and innovative design of courses, weaving in multidisciplinarity, skill sets, entrepreneurship, research, and innovation. However, for the same, teachers would have to be empowered in various ways. We need to provide them free space, the right to deliberate and debate, the freedom to express sincere and honest constructive criticism. Our finest administrative officers need the opportunity for high-end training in the nuances of policies in administration in India or even abroad to support our goals in the education sector. We need to enforce quality at all costs, which is often sacrificed at the altar of instant gratification. The institute should be above any individual. Across the world, Indians as individuals have respect and admiration for their talent as opposed to such reverence for any institute in the country. This will change once we worship merit and nurture quality. I believe doing so will allow education systems to contribute to our country's economy as a knowledge economy to supplement our agricultural economy, IT economy, manufacturing economy, among others. On the foundation day of the university and its 100th year, we ought to take a pledge to this effect because University of Delhi possesses all the ingredients needed to achieve greatness of the highest order. We need for us a clarion call in this direction with clairvoyance. In its 75th year of independence, Bharat is celebrating Amrut Mahotsav. Amrut was extracted by churning the ocean as per our mythology and ancient wisdom. In the last few years, our beloved university have had bouts of churning. From the churn, I believe, will emerge Amrut. We stand at the brink of achieving wonders in the next 100 years, is what I firmly believe, with just that bit of willpower. If education is our forte, I believe that exploration, empowerment, excellence should be our tagline, our motto, to be achieved through dedication, determination, drive. With you you unwavering, unrelenting, unforgiving commitment for QQQ, quest, quench, quality, emphasizing on A, academics, analytics, altruism, through T, talent, transdisciplinarity, transparency, striving for I, inquisitiveness, innovation, independence, invoking O, omnipresence, omnipotency, omni-skills, to stand by N, nurture, nature and nation, and we will be, I believe, B, bigger, better, the best. I congratulate you all on the 99th Foundation Day. Thank you.
इस वक्तव्य के लिए बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। महाजनो येन गतः सपंथः, महान व्यक्ति जिस पथ पर चलते हैं वह पथ ही उत्तम मार्ग है। हमारे उपकुलपति महोदय हम सभी के पथ प्रदर्शक हैं। इस कार्यक्रम के अध्यक्ष दिल्ली विश्वविद्यालय के गरिमामयी आदरणीय उपकुलपति महोदय प्रोफेसर पीसी जोशी ने अपने कुशल नेतृत्व में इस महान विश्वविद्यालय को अप्रतिम ऊंचाइयों पर पहुंचाया है। आप सामाजिक नृविज्ञान के क्षेत्र में प्रतिष्ठित समाज वैज्ञानिक एवं संगठित प्रशासक के आदर्श प्रतिमान हैं। आपको संबोधन के लिए मंच पर आमंत्रित करते हुए हमें अपार हर्ष की अनुभूति हो रही है। परम सम्माननीय उपकुलपति महोदय प्रोफेसर जोशी सर।
Most respected Shri Amit Khare ji, Secretary, Higher Education, Minister of Education, who has graced this occasion as our illustrious alumni today. Shri Imtiaz Ali ji, you represent the field of art and you represent all the artists that Delhi University has produced. Professor Balram Pani ji, my colleague, Dean of Colleges, Professor Suman Kundu, Director South Campus, Dr. Vikas Gupta ji, our Registrar, and Professor Ratnavali ji, Dean Academics, and all the distinguished guests who are present here, awardees, and of course, our distinguished alumni, Shri Kiran Rijiju ji, Honorable Justice Indrajit Mohanty, Dr. P.K. Mishra, Shri Manoj Kumar ji, and Dr. Kiran Bedi ji. I will start by responding to the call given by Kiran Bedi ji, who had talked about the concept of university social responsibility. Madam, we are not naming it, but under the title Academic Social Responsibility, we are working towards nation building, and an initiative which was recently taken up by my university, that is Ped Lagao, Ped Bachao, was one act within that academic social responsibility. It gives me immense pleasure to address this august gathering, which is studded with the distinguished alumni, awardees, distinguished invitees, deans of faculties, teaching and non-teaching staff, students, and media personnel who have joined the celebrations of the 99th Foundation Day on the web. The Foundation Day of the university falls on 1st of May, but due to surge in COVID cases during that time, the celebration could not take place. We have entered the centennial year, and in its almost 100 years of existence, the university has built a legacy through the hard work and sweat of numerous generations. The university started with a humble beginning of just 3 colleges, namely St. Stephen's College, Hindu College, and Zakir Hussain College. At present, it has as many as 91 colleges, 16 faculties, 20 centers, and 68 departments. It caters to over 6.4 lakh students, making it one of the biggest universities in India. The vast array of over 500 programs run by universities right from African study to biomedical sciences shows the impressive expense of knowledge creation and knowledge dissemination. The university has sustained the highest global standards and best practices in higher education. Its long-term commitment to nation building and unflinching adherence to human values are reflected in its motto, Nishtha Vritti Satyam. The university has been constantly working towards improving its learning, teaching, and research. Its strong commitment to excellence in research is evident from publications in the high-ranking peer-reviewed international journals, high H-index that stands at 221 and a total number of 4,733 publications in 2019-2020, which is the best among universities in India. In order to provide impetus to research, the university has revived giving of research grants to teachers. As many as 250 applications were received for the Institute of Eminence Research Grant, and about 165 research proposals have been sanctioned for a total grant of about 5.5 crores. Such initiative is expected to motivate and increase research activities in the university, which shall further be in the interest of the nation, as well as raising further the H-index of the university. The university has shown its resilience and ability to adapt and convert a challenging situation to an opportunity even during the pandemic. Traditional classroom, where teaching and learning transacted, have been completely replaced by online platform, overcoming the barrier of space. Students were provided reading material through online platform, and one of the flagship programs that we launched was 1DU. Internal assessment and examinations were conducted online for the first time. Conducting the online examination, that is OBE, for the first time for lakhs of students and for very many courses was not only a colossal task, but an experimental one. Indeed, the university achieved 100% online teaching, learning, examinations, and assessment. Digital degrees and digital provisional certificates issued for the first time, so that students are not put to any disadvantaged position in pursuing higher studies or employment. Digital degrees issued over 21,000. Digital provisional certificates issued 3,900. Digital degrees issued in the 97th annual convocation over 1.78 lakhs. Promotions has been done in the university for various category of teachers. University College of Medical Sciences, we made 45 promotions in teachings, as well as in Vallabhbhai Patel Chess Institute, 14 promotions. Similarly, for teaching positions, nearly 700 promotions have been done. For non-teaching staff in the university, about 283 promotions were completed. This includes promotion across the board, from administrative staff to professional staff, such as directors in health centers and engineers in engineering department as well. These developments have infused a lot of positivism in the academic and administrative circle and is expected to impact the growth of the university. I must also say that the university was greatly inspired by the revolutionary national education policy, which was launched in 2020. For over a year, university deeply discussed, debated through 42 members committee, which was called as National Education Policy Implementation Committee under the chairmanship of Professor Vivek Suneja. And I'm very happy to report that after great discussions and debate and taking it through various statutory bodies of the university, we are finally embarking in adopting this policy. From next session onwards, we would be making use of all the progressive elements which are given in national education policy. And I think it will help in overall development of our students in their personalities, because they will not only be learning about the academics, but I think they would also be showing their commitment to the society and the nation at large, because this particular national education policy in its character is multidisciplinary, but at the same time holistic in flavor. So it is going to, I think, develop the overall personality of our students. The university has also taken up various initiatives during the last 1 year. One such initiative is the Vidya Vistar scheme, a scheme for developing academic cooperative bonding between colleges or departments of the university with colleges or department of fellow universities which are situated in remote areas of country. The aim of Vidya Vistar scheme is to maximize contribution of higher education institutions to nation building through optimum utilization of existing resources and potentials. And this, I think, could very easily come under university social responsibility as well. 19 colleges and 5 departments of the university have been approved to establish academic linkage with 33 college departments in remote areas under Vidya Vistar scheme. And the states which have been covered are northeastern border states, Ladakh, Kashmir, the desert areas of Rajasthan, and other coastal areas. Recently, university has also signed an MOU with the University of Ladakh for various collaborations and exchange. Promoting the education of women has also been one of the focus area of the university. The Non-Collegiate Women Education Board has been an attempt encouraging higher education of women. It's a pleasure to inform you that the University of Delhi has been selected as a Gati Charter Institution in the Gender Advancement for Transforming Institution initiative launched by the Department of Science and Technology. Gati is a charter for gender equality in STEM for India, which aims to bring about institutional reforms to attract, recruit, retain, and promote women into scientific laboratories and institutions of higher education. The university is considering engaging international adjunct faculty in its various departments. This proposal is with the view to tap external talents and their specialized knowledge, expertise, and experience to add significant value to the teaching learning process, research activities, as well as in the overall development of university and contribute to its internationalization as envisaged in the national education policy as well. The university has recently signed an MOU with Indian Council of Cultural Relations for the purpose of nominating ICCR scholars and students for the study in the university. Cooperate to conduct various academic, cultural, and extracurricular programs to enhance the academic environment and cultural exchange in the university. Facilitate the academic exchange for overseas scholars and teachers to supplement a healthy academic growth and internationalization of the university by catering to the needs of foreign students funded by ICCR. The university has also instituted the Bangabandhu Chair to strengthen the Indo-Bangladesh ties and promote students from Bangladesh to come to India for higher studies. The university will lay down the criteria to select a teacher for the chair. The chair shall be hosted by the Indian Council of Cultural Relations. Many MOUs have been signed with foreign universities to increase academic collaboration and exchange. As many as 84 MOUs are ongoing with foreign universities. The university also revived the Center for Canadian Studies, which was inactive for some years. We hope that it will promote Indo-Canadian academic collaborations among faculty members, research scholars, and students, particularly in the field of multidisciplinary studies. New courses have been introduced in the undergraduate and postgraduate level, commencing from the academic year 2020-21. At the PG level, MSc Biophysics course has been introduced from the academic year 2021-22. MSc Biophysics course is an amalgamation of biology, physics, chemistry, mathematics, computer science, and statistics. It will train students in the area of drug design, data analytics, computational biology techniques, molecular dynamic simulation, and so on. I have mentioned only some of the initiatives of the university. By being one of the largest universities in the country, we can still do much more. We have to make collective efforts towards making this university one of the best in the globe. I take this opportunity to invite our distinguished alumni to contribute in whatever way they can towards this effort of its alma mater. I would like to congratulate all the awardees and persuade them to keep striving for higher excellence. I call upon each faculty to strive harder in their field, not only for their sake, but also for the sake of the university and this great nation. Jai Hind. Namaskar.
महोदय, आपका हार्दिक आभार एवं धन्यवाद। आप वचनों से यह सभागार कृतार्थ हुआ। अब मैं अग्रिम कार्यक्रम के लिए डॉक्टर अनुराधा को आमंत्रित करती हूँ।
The University of Delhi has been conferring various categories of awards on its foundation day to highly deserving individuals who have rendered exemplary service to the university in the past and present. The awards are under the category of Nishtha Dhriti Satyam Samman, Distinguished Service Awards to retired teachers and retired persons in non-teaching category, Excellence Awards for teachers in service in university departments, institutes, centers, and colleges, Best Website Award, Special Appreciation Award for retired teachers and teachers in service, Special Appreciation Award for retired non-teaching staff and non-teaching staff in service, Special Appreciation Awards for retired college principals and principals in service, Special Appreciation Award for exemplary medical services. This year too, the university, in maintaining its past tradition, has conferred various categories of awards on its foundation day to meritorious individuals. Nishtha Dhriti Satyam Samman, based on the motto of the University of Delhi, is the highest award given to a person of eminence who has made an extraordinary contribution to the development of the university by being closely associated with its ideals, principles, and practices. This year, the award has been bestowed to two eminent academicians, Professor J.P. Khurana and Professor Pammi Dua. Professor J.P. Khurana was a founder member of the Department of Plant Molecular Biology and played a vital role in establishing and developing a conducive environment for high-end research and training. Professor Khurana served as Dean, Faculty of Interdisciplinary and Applied Sciences, Chairperson, Board of Research Studies, Head of the Department, and University Representative in several colleges. He served the university as Pro-Vice Chancellor Officiating, Director South Campus, and as Dean Colleges. Professor Khurana played a crucial role in the sequencing of rice, tomato, and wheat genomes as part of the international consortia. Using in-house expertise, the microarray-based expression analysis of BZIP and F-box protein coding genes provided evidence for a probable role of a subset of these genes in regulating panicle and seed development. His work led to 178 publications, and he has supervised 30 PhD students. He is a fellow of the Indian National Science Academy, National Academy of Sciences, National Academy of Agricultural Sciences, Indian Academy of Sciences. Based on his excellent contribution, he was awarded J.C. Bose National Fellow by Department of Science and Technology, Government of India. Professor Khurana has joined this morning virtually. I would request him to speak a few words on this occasion.
Thank you very much to have given me this opportunity to speak a few words on this occasion. Dignitaries on the dais and off the dais, Honorable Vice Chancellor Professor P.C. Joshi, faculty members of the university, non-teaching staff, and dear students. I'm extremely grateful to the University of Delhi for bestowing upon me the highest honor of the university, Nishtha Dhati Satyam Samman. I have had a long association with the University of Delhi, spanning nearly 5 decades, first as a student and later as a faculty member for almost 32 years. University of Delhi is an institution of repute which has alumni who have excelled not only in academics, but also in art and culture, sports, judiciary, and public life, to name a few. It was a great experience in the student days to have been taught by distinguished faculty and legendary figures at the University of Delhi. This training at the University of Delhi motivated me to pursue my science as a career. I did my PhD with distinguished Professor Satish Maheshwari in the botany department, and later pursued my postdoctoral work in the US at the prestigious Smithsonian Institution, Michigan State University, and also was a visiting professor at USDA, Beltsville, and later at the Waxman Institute of Rutgers University. I was offered a faculty position in the newly created Department of Plant Molecular Biology at South Campus in the year 1988. That was a time when sister departments were also created under Faculty of Interdisciplinary Applied Sciences with young and budding faculty at South Campus. It was a great time to create and develop infrastructure, and we enjoyed the freedom to develop independent and collaborative research programs. Within a span of 10 years, the research activities at South Campus made an impact both nationally and internationally, and it was recognized as a center of excellence, particularly in the field of life sciences. This would have not been possible without the continued support of university administration and the successive directors and the vice chancellors. During my tenure as a faculty, I was assigned many different responsibilities by the university from time to time, of both academic and administrative nature, which I performed to the best of my ability. I particularly take pride in guiding the garden staff to develop the gardens, plant trees, hundreds of them every year, and develop rockeries at South Campus for nearly 20 years, which is appreciated by one and all. Many guests have highlighted this point that every student should plant a tree. You'll be surprised to learn that South Campus is full of trees as well as beautiful gardens for the students to enjoy in the sun and have discussions. There's virtually no space left to actually plant more trees. I would like to acknowledge the support of my colleagues and particularly the hard work done by my students, which earned me these academic excellence and recognition and accolades. Last but not the least, I profusely thank my family members for their constant support and freedom to pursue my dreams. Finally, I would like to mention that there is no higher award than being recognized by your alma mater, and I once again thank the university for this honor, which I accept most humbly and in all humility. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Professor Pammi Dua is a professor of economics and director of the Delhi School of Economics. In her distinguished academic career spanning 3.5 decades, she has served the University of Delhi for 25 years in various capacities, including Chairperson, Research Council, Dean, Research of Humanities and Social Sciences, Dean of Academic Activities and Projects, and Coordinator of the Internal Quality Assurance Cell, University of Delhi. Professor Dua has served on the first Monetary Policy Committee of the Reserve Bank of India with the mandate to set the policy rate in India. She has also undertaken pioneering work in the application of business cycle analysis with respect to India in collaboration with Economic Cycle Research Institute, New York. Professor Dua is a prolific researcher and has published extensively. She has also taught at the University of Connecticut and Wayne State University, USA. I would request Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor P.C. Joshi, and our distinguished alumni, Amit Khare ji and Shri Imtiaz Ali, to felicitate Professor Pammi Dua for her I would request Professor Dua to share her long teaching experience in the university with the audience.
Afternoon to everyone here. Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor P.C. Joshi, distinguished dignitaries and online, and esteemed colleagues. I am truly humbled to receive the Nishtha Dhriti Satyam Saman, the highest honor of the university, based on the motto of this great institution. I express my heartfelt gratitude for this honor, and I'm extremely proud to be a part of the University of Delhi as a faculty member for the past 25 years, and even earlier as an undergraduate student. I consider myself blessed to have the opportunity to contribute to the university in various capacities, and am at a loss for words to especially thank Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor P.C. Joshi, for his utmost help and support. I also express my sincere gratitude to former Honorable Vice Chancellors, Professor Yogesh Tyagi and Professor Dinesh Singh, for their guidance and their trust in me. I express deep appreciation to the offices of the Pro Vice Chancellor, Dean of Colleges, Director South Campus, and Registrar for help and cooperation. Special thanks are due to my colleagues and staff for their full support in various offices, including Research Council, Dean Academics, Internal Quality Assurance Cell of the University, and Delhi School of Economics. On this special occasion, I most humbly express my gratitude and pay obeisance at the lotus feet of my spiritual guru, most revered Professor Prem Saran Satsangi Sahab, for his blessings and grace. I am deeply indebted to my respected parents, late Mr. Jagdish Mitar Gugnani and late Mrs. Krishna Gugnani, for their encouragement and inspiration. I especially thank my husband Harish, son Agam, daughter-in-law Alex for always being there for me. I also sincerely acknowledge my sisters Anu and Rima, extended family, friends, teachers, students, and well-wishers. This is indeed a historic occasion for the university, since we have entered our centenary year. This award therefore holds special significance for me. I very much look forward to participating in the centenary celebrations actively. Thank you all very much.
Thank you, ma'am. Distinguished Service Awards for Retired Teachers. This award is given individually to retired teachers of various departments of the University of Delhi, recognize a person's achievements as a teacher, scholar, researcher, and academic administrator in the disciplinary field. Sustained performance over a career span and a demonstrable academic impact on students is a major consideration. In addition, high-quality publications, contribution to departmental work, and excellence in research is given importance for selection. This year, Professor B.K. Thelma is the proud recipient of this award. I would request Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor P.C. Joshi, and a distinguished guest, Shri Amit Khareji, and Shri Imtiaz Aliji, along with other dignitaries on the stage, to please felicitate Professor Thelma.
Next category, Distinguished Service Awards for retired persons in non-teaching category. Mr. Subrata Ghosh. Mr. Ghosh joined the Department of Biochemistry as a technical assistant in '86 during the initial phase of the establishment of the department. He assisted in building the department from scratches. Besides his superb skills in more than one angle, Mr. Subrata proved himself a refined distillate of human beings. Mr. Ghosh served the University and Department of Biochemistry for more than 30 years with his flawless, glorious service. Next award in the same category goes to Mr. Duli Chand. Mr. Duli Chand joined Mr. Duli Chand joined the Department of Anthropology in 1978 in the position of lab assistant. He efficiently contributed in different capacities in various laboratories of the department. He contributed to various departmental activities like regular practical classes, examinations, field works and research work. He was known for providing support and help to the students as per the guidance of faculty members. His long-lasting dedication and curiosity resulted in a successful career that ended with his retirement from the technical assistant post in 2014 from the Department of Anthropology. Next is Excellence Award.
He could not make it, so I request Dr. Gupta to take it on.
Next is Excellence Awards for Teachers in Service in University Departments, Institutes or Centers age 45 years or below. This award goes to Dr. Vipin Gupta. He's serving the Department of Anthropology for the last 8 years. He works in the area of public health and genomics. He was awarded the prestigious Wellcome Trust DBT India Alliance Intermediate Fellowship under Clinical and Public Health for conducting research in maternal and child health. Mr. Gupta has published 73 research papers in reputed national and international journals, having impact factors ranging from 1 to 40. He has more than 15,000 citations and H index of 21. He supervised 4 PhD and 3 MPhil students and received an extramural research grant of more than 8 crores from different funding agencies. Mr. Gupta. Excellence Awards for Teachers in Service in University Departments or Institute Centers age above 45 years goes to Professor Devi P. Sarkar. He's serving the Department of Biochemistry since 1988. He is among the founder group of faculties who have contributed to bringing laurel to the department. For his notable and outstanding research, Professor Sarkar was bestowed with the highest and the most prestigious Shanti Swarup Bhatnagar Award in Biological Sciences in 1998 by the Government of India. Likewise, his continued efforts earned him several awards and recognitions, including Fellow of all three National Academies, J.C. Bose National Fellowship Award, to name a few on the long list. Excellence Awards for teachers in service in university departments or institutes age above 45 years goes to Professor Muhammad Nauman Khan, who is serving the Department of Arabic since 1994. He has been very active in promoting Arabic. His works expose India and its contribution to Arabic literature and Islamic studies, and the influence of Indian science and literature on the academic environment in the Arab world. He has been awarded the Lifetime Achievement Award by the Honorable President of India and other certificates of excellence and awards and honors from different universities and institutions to recognize his achievements. Excellence Awards for teachers in category age above 45 years, Professor Indranil Das Gupta. He is serving the Department of Plant Molecular Biology since 1996. Professor Das Gupta served as HOD, Dean, Faculty of Interdisciplinary and Applied Sciences and University representative in several colleges. He initiated research on viruses affecting essential food crops in India. He has been honored by 3 science academies of the country by conferring fellowships and the J.C. Bose Fellowship by the Government of India. He is an accomplished scientist globally known for his significant contribution. Next category is Excellence Awards for teachers in service in colleges age 45 years or below. Dr. Bishnu Mohan Das. He is working as an associate professor in the Department of Social Work, Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar College since 2007. He is the recipient of the Best Teacher Award from the Government of NCT of Delhi in the academic session 2019 to 20. His areas of interest are rural development, child welfare, social work, education. He has authored or co-authored 14 books and 67 research papers in reputed national and international journals and edited books. Excellence Awards for teachers in service in colleges age 45 years or below. Dr. Nilanjana Mukherjee. She teaches English in Shahid Bhagat Singh College, University of Delhi. She received her degree of PhD in the year 2011 from the Jawaharlal Nehru University, New Delhi. She is the author of the book, Special Imaginings in the Age of Colonial Cartographic Region, Maps, Landscapes, Travelogues in Britain and India. She is a recipient of Meenakshi Mukherjee Memorial Prize for her journal article, Drawing Roads, Building Empire, Space and Circulation in Charles Dulles' Indian Landscapes, awarded in 2015 by the Indian Association of Commonwealth Literature and Language Studies. Excellence Award for teachers in service in colleges age 45 years or below goes to Dr. Neelkant K. Singh, who's working as an associate professor in the Department of Zoology, Deshbandhu College for 14 years. He has more than 35 publications in national and international journals with the high impact factor. He has authored or co-authored, edited 4 books and 20 book chapters. He has also received prestigious fellowships or awards, including the DST Young Scientist Award 2013, served DST Government of India, UGC Postdoc Raman Fellowship 2016 to 17, and Max Planck Society Visiting Postdoc Fellowship from Germany in 2019. Excellence Award for teachers in service in colleges age above 45 years. Professor Anita Kamera Verma. She has been working as an associate professor in the Department of Zoology, Kirorimal College since 2003. She is a recipient of the Distinguished Collaborator Award 2019 from the University of Central Lancashire, UK. She is an accomplished scientist today, known for her significant contribution. Dr. Verma has over 100 publications in international journals and book chapters, focusing on nanotherapeutics for cancer, arthritis, and diabetes. She has more than 1,700 citations and an H index of 24. She has supervised 12 PhDs and 1 MPhil student. Next award goes in the same category. Excellence Award for Teachers in Service in Colleges age above 45 years goes to CA, Dr. PC Tulsian. He's working as an associate professor in the Department of Commerce, Ramjas College, for more than 35 years. He has also served as an officiating principal in Ramjas. Further, he has functioned as an additional director, Board of Studies, the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India, New Delhi. He has been conferred with various awards, including the Award for Exemplary Services Contributed to the Cause of Profession by ICAI India and Best Author Award by the Federation of Indian Publishers. Dr. Tulsian is an eminent and multidisciplinary academician.
Best Website Award. The award recognizes the outstanding features of websites of departments, institutes, centers, colleges, and hostels. This year, the Department of Mathematics has been awarded as the recipient of the Best Website Award. I would request Professor Ruchi Das, Head of the Department of Mathematics, to collect this award. The Department of Mathematics website is an excellent design concept with visually rich content. It is user-friendly and all necessary information is included systematically and placed aesthetically. The student-centric information is very well placed, including the seminar information and other events. The next category goes to Special Appreciation Award for retired teachers. Professor Rehana Khatun. She specializes in lexicography, philology, and research methodology. She is an expert in Indo-Persian studies and has a profound knowledge of modern and classical Persian. She edited Sirajut, Lughat, and Mutmir, published from Iran and Pakistan, which are outstanding works and has basic importance that traces lexical links between Persian and old Iranian languages. In recent years, Professor Rehana edited and published an important work related to a composite culture, past and present of Delhi and Sri Raghunathji Mandir, Gulabgarh, Jammu. She is the recipient of the prestigious Padma Shri Award and Presidential Award Certificate of Honor. The next category, Special Appreciation Award for Teachers in Service. This award is being presented to Professor Neeta Sehgal, a professor in the Department of Zoology since 1992 and has been associated with the University of Delhi in various capacities since 1977. Her teaching is guided by the state-of-art research in the respective field, along with a clear framework for teaching applied lab-based skills to students wherever applicable. She is an internationally esteemed researcher, published several research papers in peer-reviewed journals, and has worked extensively in the field of fish dermatogenesis, and her research findings have been cited variously. Apart from teaching and research, she has made substantial contribution to the university in various administrative capacities and presently as a proctor of the University of Delhi from 2017. Special Appreciation Award for Professor Pradeep Kumar Verma, who has joined the program virtually. He joined the Department of Genetics at the University of Delhi in 1993 and has contributed in developing the department as a strong hub for training students and for pursuing quality research with significant societal impact. He participates and organizes outreach programs for school students and teachers and has been a member of the academic team involved in selecting and preparing the India's team for International Junior Science and International Biology Olympiads. These efforts have been recognized by the Indian National Science Academy with INSA Teachers Award in 2016 with a citation for being a role model for teachers and students alike. Apart from his basic research on understanding gene regulation in plants, Professor Burma and his students have been a part of the team that developed transgenic mustard for hybrid seed production and cotton for insect resistance, examples of transnational research from the university. The University of Delhi recognizes the contribution of Professor Burma by conferring him Special Appreciation Award for Teachers in Service. Professor Devan C. Rawat, he joined the University of Delhi in 2003 and currently serving as Professor of Chemistry. He has supervised 25 PhD students and published over 157 research papers in International Journal of Repute, and his work has been cited 5,575 times. One of his molecules entered in clinical trials for the treatment of Parkinson's disease. Presently, he is working as the Dean Examination and initiated digitalization of the examination process. Under the leadership of Professor Rawat, a record of 178,789 digital degrees were issued to bachelor's and master's students during the 97th annual convocation. Special Appreciation Award for Retired Non-Teaching. Shri T. Venkatasan joined the University of Delhi as Deputy Registrar and superannuated after completing about 36 years of sincere and dedicated service. He was instrumental in preparation of the pension pay order for all pensioners since 2012, and the same has been migrated to the State Bank of India for disbursement of pension. His contribution in the field of university administration is immense and laudable. Special Appreciation Award in the non-teaching staff, Srimati Meenakshi Sahai. Srimati Meenakshi Sahai joined the University of Delhi in January 2005 as an assistant registrar and was subsequently appointed as deputy registrar in July 2015. Currently, she is the joint registrar recruitment branch of the university. She has been working very hard even during the pandemic times and effectively managed various activities through a mix of online and physical modes, including RTI system, teachers promotions, recruitment, and conducted the limited departmental examination. Her remarkable, dedicated, and passionate contribution to the cause of promotion of teachers is acknowledged by the University of Delhi. Shri Rohan Rai. He obtained his doctorate in management from Banaras Hindu University. He joined the University of Delhi as Deputy Registrar on deputation from HNB Garhwal University, Srinagar, Uttarakhand, and appointed on a permanent basis in July 2015. At the University of Delhi, he has handled the estate, scholarship, finance, council, and academic branches. Currently, he is the Joint Registrar of the Establishment of Teaching and Non-Teaching and Desk Section. After the university initiated the process of recruitment and promotion of teachers, Dr. Rai has ensured that the case of all eligible teachers have been processed. His significant contribution in this regard is cherished by the university. Shri Prashant Nagar. He is currently serving as the Deputy Registrar at the University of Delhi. He joined the University of Delhi as an Assistant Registrar in the year 2011. After joining the University of Delhi, Mr. Prashant Nagar has successfully worked in various administrative branches of the university. In the examination branch, he played a vital role in the digitization of the process of examination. Currently, he is posted at South Campus looking after the general branch, college branch, and establishment branch.
Next category, Special Appreciation Award for Retired College Principals, Dr. Govind Ram Chopra. Dr. Chopra was the founder principal of Askanacharya College of Applied Applied
2
Sciences
मिनट और रह गए 5-7 मिनट
to 2006 and superannuated in 2006. He has the distinction of leading the Bhaskaracharya College of Applied Sciences and implementing the
क्या
vision
बोला
of the Board of
नहीं ये तो
Youngsters.
आपको ठंडा ही दिया है। फिर आप गर्म खाने
He is credited with having got the college building constructed in record time at Dwarka. He assumed his role as a mentor rather than an administrator. He was member of AC of Delhi University as an elected member and later as a principal. He is still remembered by the fraternity for his contribution and growth of college. Next award in the same category goes to Professor Geeta Trilok Kumar. She obtained her graduation from Miranda House, University of Delhi, her master's from the University of Guelph, Canada, on full fellowship and PhD jointly from AIMS and the University of Delhi in 2002. She currently holds the prestigious Wellcome Trust DBT Science Senior Fellowship in Public Health, quite a rarity in the university systems. Professor Trilok Kumar, in the last 20 years, post her PhD, has received several large national and international grants. Professor Geeta Trilok Kumar is presently the Director of Institute of Home Economics. She is not only a scientist, but an excellent administrator, having introduced transparency and inclusiveness, and has taken her college to new heights, both in teaching, learning, and overall development. Next award in the same category goes to Professor Sumat P. Agrawal. Professor Agrawal is principal of Ramanujan College. He has been one of the most acceptable and exemplary academic leaders in the country. The World Federation of Academic and Educational Institutions chose Professor Agrawal as one of India's 50 most influential principals. He was also conferred the top 30 Iconic Principal Award for excellence and leadership in education by Danergic Business Solution Golden Aim Award. Educational stakeholders credit Professor Agrawal for transforming an underperforming institution into one of the best institutions of the University of Delhi. With his able administrative and academic understanding, Professor Agrawal has revolutionized the capacity building module of the MOE-sponsored PMMM NMT scheme by training over 1 lakh teachers under the aegis of the Teaching Learning Center. Next award in the same category goes to Professor Rama. She is principal at Hansraj College, University of Delhi, and is a dynamic and compassionate leader. The college, under her supervision, has established PMMM NMT scheme sponsored faculty development center. The infrastructure of the college has also been upgraded and is now accessible and disabled friendly, with facilities like gym, yoga room, shooting range, daycare, and green ride. Under her governance, the college was awarded A+ grade with a NAAC score of 3.62 and is ascended to the 9th position in the NIRF 2020 ranking. She has worked relentlessly for the emancipation of women by spreading the awareness through talks, workshops, and plays. Next award is Special Appreciation Award, Exemplary Medical Services. This award goes to Dr. T. Chumbak, who obtained his MBBS degree from the MAMC, University of Delhi, and DMH from the Lady Hardinge Medical College, University of Delhi. He joined the WS Health Center, University of Delhi as a medical officer in 2011. During the pandemic, Dr. Chumbak had efficiently managed patients by providing services telephonically. He also managed patients at home when hospital beds were not readily available in Delhi NCR by creating ICU-like facilities at home. Furthermore, during pandemic, under his leadership, the West Health Center provided home delivery of medicines, especially to senior citizens, and was instrumental in operationalizing 2 COVID vaccination centers for providing both Covaxin and Covishield vaccines. And next award in the same category, exemplary medical services, goes to Dr. Sukhraj Singh Dugtal. He obtained his MBBS degree at the MLN Medical College, Allahabad University, and MD Medicine at the SN Medical College, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar University, Agra. Dr. Dugtal successfully completed an evidence-based diabetes management course from the Public Health Foundation of India. He joined WS University of Delhi as a medical officer in 2004 He has been a compassionate and dedicated doctor at the health center whose medical services bring solace to the university community. The university looks forward to him for the health and well-being of its members. और इस प्रकार आज की अवार्ड सेरेमनी अपने अंतिम चरण की ओर रही है। की सूत्रधार प्रोफेसर रत्नावली मैम दिल्ली विश्वविद्यालय की अकादमिक डीन हैं। आप एक विख्यात विधिवेत्ता हैं और मानवाधिकार के क्षेत्र में उदीयमान नक्षत्र हैं। इस कार्यक्रम के आयोजन में सम्मिलित सभी गणमान्य अतिथियों के औपचारिक धन्यवाद के लिए प्रोफेसर रत्नावली मैम मंच पर सादर आमंत्रित हैं। मैम।
Very good afternoon. Good things come to an end. I am to propose the vote of thanks to all those who have made the celebration of the 99th Foundation Day of the University possible. At the outset, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to our distinguished alumni who have taken out their valuable time to be with us in this celebration online as well as offline. I thank Shri P.K. Mishra ji for taking us down the memory lane of those days when he was a student of the university. I thank Shri Amit Khare ji for sharing your thoughts about the national education policy and for reposing faith in the university to be the pioneer for the change required in the education system, sir. I also thank Shri Manoj Kumar ji for sharing his experience and for the best wishes given to us. May I also offer my gratitude to Dr. Kiran Bedi ji, Governor of Puducherry, for sharing her thoughts on the emphasis the university should put on gearing the youth to take up social responsibility through imparting necessary skills and training. I also thank Shri Imtiaz Areji, renowned filmmaker, for sharing his Delhi University culture from his perspective. I take this opportunity to thank our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor P.C. Joshi, for his leadership and for guiding us with his wisdom and believing in us. We appreciate the support extended by Professor Balram Pani, Dean of Colleges. I would like to put on record our appreciation for Professor Suman Kundu, Director South Campus, for heading the organization and be there to advise us at every stage. We are grateful to Professor Kavita Sharma, Treasurer, for gracing this function. I express our special thanks to the Registrar, Dr. Vikas Gupta, for his constant encouragement and for extending a very warm welcome to all our dignitaries. We are indebted to Shri Girish Ranjan, our finance officer, for providing the necessary financial support for organizing this program. We remain grateful to the higher functionaries of the university, Professor Neeta Sehgal, our proctor, who is also an awardee today, Professor M.K. Pandit, Dean Research Council, Professor D.S. Rawat, Dean Examinations, who is also an awardee, Dean of various faculties who have joined this event, principals of colleges, head of departments who have joined online, offline, and who have taken out their time in this weekend to join us for this celebration. Our heartiest congratulations to all the awardees and sincere thanks to each one of you who have graced this function. We offer our gratitude to all the members of the committee, the award committee, which did the difficult task of going through all the nominations and choosing the awardees. My special thanks to Dr. Mukesh Melawat, Deputy Dean Research, for the invaluable contribution as a member of the organizing team. I express my indebtedness to Mrs. Vinod Kapoor for her unwavering support and assistance. We offer our gratitude to the music faculty, students, and their mentor, Dr. Vineet Goswami, for presenting a very soothing and invigorating rendition today. We thank Captain Karvinder Sehgal and her team of cadets for the enthusiastic support and assistance they have provided. We thank the Delhi University Computer Center team led by Professor Sanjeev Singh, Dr. Seema, Mr. Nitin, for providing the necessary technical support for online attendees and live webcast. We thank the entire General Branch Team, Procurement and Store, led by Mr. Sandeep, Gautam Gandhi, Arvind Giri, the Engineering Department team led by Sri Anupam Srivastav, our University Engineer, the Garden Committee led by Professor Sudeshna Majumdar, Ms. Geeta, Mr. Nikhil, caretaker of Bicycle Lodge, and all other non-teaching staff for their unstinted support and timely assistance, without which this event could not have materialized. I also thank Dr. Namita Prasad and Dr. Sarita Sharma, our comparers for today, for the smooth conduct of the program. The vote of thanks shall be incomplete if I do not acknowledge the contribution of Mr. Rahul Images Quality Printers, who printed the certificates and made the mementos, and Amba Studio team, which is covering the event live. I thank everybody whose names I may not have mentioned, but played a role, howsoever small or big, in organizing and conducting this program. Thank you for your patience.
धन्यवाद। और अब कार्यक्रम की औपचारिक समाप्ति राष्ट्रगान के साथ होगी। राष्ट्रगान के पश्चात कुछ समय के लिए हम लोग सभी सभागार में रुकेंगे और उसके बाद फिर सभागार के पीछे ही भोजन की व्यवस्था है। राष्ट्रगान।
जन गण मन नायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंग विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलधि तरंग तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष माहे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगल दायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे।
कृपया सभी सम्मानित आगंतुकगण बैठ जाइए।
विकास जी you have to go to one yes member of State August. Yes, not